the academic year 2015-2016, University of Science and Technology, Da Nang University has deployed 270 student-based subjects of scientific research with the participation of 626 students. Thereby, at the Festival of Scientific Research for Students, the university has selected 153 subjects from 189 reports at 15 specialized subcommittees to post in the summary record of conference. That is an example of showing the movement of student-based scientific research has increasingly gained much attention and accomplishment from Vietnam's universities. For ex-students sitting in the university lecture, apart from the academic lessons, scientific research is considered one of the duties and responsibilities for students. It not only provides an opportunity for them to approach a favorite area, but also train students a scientific working style, way to look at problems objectively and multidimensional approach. Currently, various student-based scientific research have been applied in daily life and study purpose.
Hello and welcome to Sharing Vietnam on VTC Thanh Việt Âm Nhận. In the recent years, many kind of local and international institutes, organizations, and offices have been held a lot of activities to support the scientific research activities of Vietnamese students. And in our program today, we have a talk to Mr. Uncle Stau, Director of DAAD Hanoi, and she will share more about the topic of supporting and realizing the Vietnamese students' creative scientific ideas. Thank you, Mrs. Uncle, for joining our program today. First of all, having been supporting and assisting the activities of the students and researchers in Vietnam for a period of time, what do you think about the current situation of the scientific research activities in Vietnam?
I appreciated very much recently to hear that the Vietnamese government is planning to provide more money for the Ministry of Science and Technology in Vietnam for funds for science and technology in research. And I think this is heavily needed for the Vietnamese researchers to build on their existing structures and to build on their existing knowledge, to have the opportunity to conduct bigger research projects. And I would like to mention that especially between the German ministry, the Federal Ministry of Education and Research in Germany, and the Ministry of Science and Technology in Vietnam, there is an agreement on science and technology undersigned last year. I'm quite certain that in the future some much more research project funding will come to Vietnam based on a very good collaboration between German and Vietnamese research institutions and universities.
Right. So do you think that Vietnamese students are creative and fond of doing scientific research?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I experience every year the annual scholarship holders while they attend the preparatory language course here at the Vietnamese German Center. And I'm always impressed about their creativity. And for example, today we had a scholarship awarding ceremony, and it's traditionally that the scholarship holders also give a short speech in German after a few months of having learned German. And today they conducted a kind of interactive play, so I was, not only me, but the whole audience were really enjoying and impressed by their creativity, of course, and I don't worry about their creativity in the future.
Okay, so under the circumstance of global integration, what do you think about the role of the local universities and colleges in encouraging the Vietnamese students and researchers in joining the research projects?
Yes, I mean, this is a crucial point, and it's the main responsibility of Vietnamese universities and colleges to encourage the next generation to do scientific research. And from my point of view, It is very vital that the research results also go back to the teaching. In Germany we have this, let's say, this guiding principle of the unity of teaching and research, which is not very much implemented yet in Vietnam. But from my point of view, a research-driven teaching is very, very important to encourage the students, to make them curious about research, because research is not boring. Research could be very much fun. And keep them motivated and alive and interested in looking outside the box.
Because my answer is no. Fastest way to transfer from one point to another. Mobile application for women to protect themselves from sexual harassment in public sports. Create new food preservative substance from nature. These are the scientific ideas of students from different universities in Hanoi presented at the Science Slam competition. It was jointly held by German Academic Exchange Service, DAAD, Vietnam German Center at Hanoi University of Science and Technology.
Thì lần này em tham gia chương trình với dự án là làm cái cách như thế nào để đi nhanh nhất giữa một điểm, từ một điểm này đến một điểm khác. Nghĩa là em mô hình hóa cái giao thông hiện trạng ngoài thực tế vào trong cái mô hình và giúp cho người dùng có thể chọn những cái đường đi tốt nhất. Nghĩa là trước khi họ khởi hành là họ sẽ có thể chọn được cái đường đi tốt nhất cho cái lộ trình của họ.
Nghiên cứu của chúng em là về một tiềm năng mới đối với ngành công nghiệp bảo quản thực phẩm. Mà ở đây chúng em muốn mang tới là một cái loại chất bảo quản thiên nhiên. Đấy là tinh dầu rosemary, tên Việt Nam là hương thảo. Em nghĩ là những cái nghiên cứu của các bạn sinh viên thì đều rất là gần gũi và có tính ứng dụng cao.
Students' passion for scientific research can be seen through their presentations. Student-based scientific research has become no longer a strange concept when they are free to conduct their own research subjects. In order to further encourage these activities, the German Academic Exchange Service, DAAD, annually sends outstanding Vietnamese students and researchers with strict procedure to study in Germany. This summer, 44 students and researchers from Vietnam will go to Germany for master course and do research.
Nước Đức là một cái nước mà công nghiệp phát triển, là trung tâm của châu Âu, kể cả vị trí đó là về văn hóa, về khoa học công nghệ. Cho nên là chúng ta dễ dàng tiếp cận được những cái tri thức của thế giới. Và nước Đức cũng có những cái, ngoài những cái về khoa học công nghệ thì tôi cho rằng về văn hóa Đức và con người Đức cũng có những cái mà chúng ta cũng có thể học được rất là nhiều. Đó là cái phương pháp làm việc, cái phương pháp tính chính xác, tính đúng giờ, tính kỷ luật. Và những cái đấy là những cái thế mạnh mà tôi cho rằng những học viên chúng ta sẽ học được.
I'm particularly happy that they go to Germany because the two countries have a strategic partnership, and this strategic partnership lives through the cooperation between the people. And so if we have a new generation of scientists, of academic personnel growing, then this partnership will be going strong.
Innovative and technological ideas are the key to economic development of a country. Encouraging and realizing students-based research subjects are the significant works in the current context of the fast-changing world and Vietnam's intensive global integration.
Coming back to our talk today. So in recent years, many kinds of scientific research competitions are frequently held in Vietnam. So how would these kind of competitions encourage and support the Vietnamese students who have interest in doing scientific research?
Yes, I know, or I learned that in Vietnam competition is a very big part of the, let's say, daily life. Wherever you go, you find announcements of competition in singing and mathematics in any field. And I think we learned a little bit from this culture of competition, because we are going to conduct our first Science Slam, DAAD Science Slam tonight. And we had no difficulties to recruit students to participate in this kind of competition. I think we will have very much fun tonight.
Right. So what do you think about the success of the organizers of these kind of competitions, which are mostly the representatives from the universities and colleges in Vietnam?
Any university, every university can conduct such competitions. It depends, you know, it depends on the creativity of the organizers, of the idea, and to get people on board who would like to participate and give everything. During the DAAD Science Slam, they have to present a research topic to a non-specialized audience in a very understandable and entertaining way. And this is, I think, a triple challenge, because they cannot just, you know, present their research results. They have to look very careful what kind of information they will provide to the audience and make it understandable and humoristic. And I think this is a very special way to look on research and to present research. I hope that for the audience, for their classmates, for their student fellows, it will be very encouraging to do, or to maybe to join the next Science Slam next year.
So as I can see that various businesses have collaborated with the universities to support this kind of scientific research activities. So what do you think about their effectiveness?
I think very important for students while they are at the university to see, when I do this or that research, what kind of application I can do with it, what kind of impact, what kind of use I can create with my, you know, invention. And I think this keeps also young scientists, young inventors motivated. The relation between university and business, especially in Vietnam, is very much forced, I think, nowadays. And it's also very important to see what is really needed on the labor market.
Right. So how would the DAAD support the Vietnamese students' scientific research projects in the future?
This is quite easy. Of course, we would like to continue our programs, especially the scholarship programs, but we also would like to encourage more German universities to partner with Vietnamese universities in terms of developing English-speaking programs, because still now we have a lot of Vietnamese students going abroad, but we have only a very few German students coming for study in Vietnam. So the future is, from my perspective, to support Vietnamese universities in implementing more English-speaking programs to become more internationalized, to become more competitive and become more attractive to international students, even for German students.
Thank you so much for sharing. And that is also the end of our program Sharing Vietnam for today. We do hope that with the support of the international organizations and institutions, the Vietnamese students will have more chances to realize their scientific research ideas and projects and advance their future career in the next period. For comments and feedback, please send it to sharingvietnam@netvietv.net. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.